My name is Teresa Grimes. This is a story that has been on my mind for 60-some years now. It is about my sisters, Barbara and Petey. Her real name is Patricia Kathleen, but we always called her Petey. She was tall for her age, 12 plus, but very graceful and pretty. Barbara Jean, 15, was very petite and also pretty. We were a poor family. My mother worked hard for us. She said she didn't have to worry about us being kidnapped because we were poor. Little did she know what would happen to our family.
Majestic, fascinating, monumental, superbly beautiful Buckingham Memorial Fountain on the lakefront of downtown Chicago reflects...
We think of the 1950s with great fondness and nostalgia. In those days, kids would often wander great distances, and it goes back to that whole issue of the naivete that people had. However, there were deep undercurrents of social change and a rising tide of juvenile crime. And it was perhaps something of a warning bell or an alarm of the profound changes that were to come.
Now we lock our doors, now we know where our kids are at. It does seem, based on most everyone, that this was the tipping point that changed our society.
On Friday, December 28, 1956, they wanted to go to the movies to see Elvis. They were crazy about Elvis Presley. My mother said it was so cold out they shouldn't go. They told her they would be warm and please could they go. My mother relented and said yes. They left the house about 6:30. The movie theater was down Archer Avenue and they would take a bus.
So they went to the Brighton Theater. They were singing Elvis Presley's Love Me Tender.
Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. They had made a deal with their mom that they would come home on time, which they broke right away. They were with some kids from the neighborhood, and they left. The Grimes sisters said, well, we're going to stay for a little more. We're going to see Elvis again. So they stayed for the final showing.
About 10 p.m., my mother said the girls should be home by now, so my brother Joe and I went to the bus stop. We watched 3 buses go by, and the girls were not on them.
I put together this map of the Chicago McKinley Park area. At different spots along Archer Avenue, there are reports of sightings of the girls being accosted or confronted by different individuals.
We saw a police car down the street, so we walked out over to them. They told us to go home and they would drive towards the movie theater to look for them. The nightmare began.
It became obvious that there was a problem, in the ensuing days.
The problem wasn't that they didn't have any leads, they had too many leads. So everyone and everybody had seen the Grimes girls. Because a lot of these girls dressed alike, they almost look like they're carbon copies of each other.
They were seen all over the city with sailors, friends, and others. Other people saw them on trains going to see Elvis. Elvis sent out a plea to the girls to go home. My mother also got a note for money, a ransom. The police watched as she went to the meeting. Of course, it was a hoax.
Holding them against their will. If they'll please let them go, I'll forgive them from the bottom of my heart, just so my girls get home.
At 3 p.m., news reporters came and told us about the girls.
They were driving by and you stopped your car?
Well, yeah, I stopped the car.
Yeah.
And
A resident of the area is driving in to do some shopping. He sees what he thinks are mannequins over on the guardrail on the other side, on the westbound side.
went home and told the missus about it, and I says, I think I discovered 2 bodies laying on a side of the road on Devil's Creek.
They picked up my father to identify the girls. He told us it was true.
Do you have any idea how long these girls have been lying here?
There's snow in between the bodies. There's some snow under the body. And from the position and condition of the bodies, I would say they've been here into a matter of days, 3, 4, 5 days.
Before that, in Chicago, Cook County crime history, it was the mob. Those were the high-profile murders. There was domestic-related murders, but there wasn't many stranger murders. Stranger murders of children. That was very, very rare.
John and Anton Schussler and their friend Robert Peterson, they went to the Loop Theater to see a Walt Disney movie called The African Lion. We believe they were picked up and disappeared. The following Tuesday, early in the morning, a liquor salesman had parked his car in Robinson's Woods. He gets out of his vehicle and he examines it closer and realizes these are 3 young boys, unclad, lying as if they were carelessly tossed from a vehicle. This was never heard of before, at least within the span of recent memory. So the case became what was known in those days as a heater case in police parlance. When they didn't come home that night, that is really began the manhunt.
Sheriff Lohman, I can't help but feel that there's a tremendous amount of similarity between the finding of these bodies and the finding of the Schussler brothers and the Peterson boy.
There are some parallels in the very beginning. The bodies are naked, they're cast to the side of the road, there's been violence.
Coroner's official cause of death was basically secondary shock due to cold temperatures. The way they were found wasn't a natural position like 2 people that froze to death and just kind of fell asleep.
Were they let go in the woods minus their clothes and the car drove off? Or were they taken somewhere and given to somebody? This is pretty much where the trail ends.
Just ahead, a clue that investigators may have overlooked. It's discovered nearly 7 decades later. What a man from the Grimes sisters' neighborhood found in an old newspaper clipping that may be a major break in the case. Don't go anywhere. This story takes its first massive turn after this. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.